Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to the Crafty Bird again. I hope you are doing fine. Well, today's tutorial is about, as you can see, a keychain, or you can use it as a bag accessories where you can decorate your bag by hanging this. So let's get started. We have this loop here and we will use 40 inches of this wool here, and this is size of this wool, and this is normal wool which we use for knitting and all. So let's take 10 cords of this wool and makes larks head knot here. We have to attach all of these like this. So here I attached 10 cords by the help of lark's head knot on this loop. And now what will you do? Take your right and left cords apart from the overall project, and now we will use these 8 cords initially. We will make square knots by the help of these 8 cords. So let's get started. We'll take this and we will make a simple square knot. You have to be very careful when working with thin cords below 1 mm. Careful and patience also. So every time when we are decreasing the square knot and we are making the V-shape pattern, we decrease 2 cords from each side. Now we have these 3 square knots, 1 2 3, and we will decrease 2 from right and 2 from left, and we will have these. Now we will pair up the square knots, and let's start. Like this, we will keep decreasing the square knots, and we will have a V-shape pattern, which will be the head of owl. Now again decrease these 2 from here and these 2 cords from left side. Now we have only 4 cords left here, and this will be our final square knot. By finishing this square knot, we will have the V shape which we required. See, we have this V shape here. Now we will make half hitches. Now for double half hitches, we will use the cords which we have left before. Now we will use this cord first, like this, and then this cord in this position. So let's make some double half hitches here. This cord will be like a lead cord or the resting cord, and the other cords will be working cords over the lead cord or the resting cord, and make a knot. So how we make double half hitch? We take this resting cord and we wrap the working cord over it one time, and then second time. This gives you one double half hitch. We will do this for all the cords here. Always keep your resting cord in the right position, so you make a beautiful double half hitch knot. So here goes. We'll make all these. Okay, always keep in your mind that don't mix up the cords here. Keep them in the right position. Over the cord, wrap them twice, and you will have one half hitch. Okay, here you can see we have this position here, right? So we'll use this cord. It comes first. And then we'll use this cord. So for the beginners, at least for me, when I talk about myself, I feel it a little tricky when I started it. I usually mix up the cords and get a bad pattern, and as a result. So that's why I'm saying that please always keep your cords in right position. So we will make a double half hitch line here also. So this cord is coming from the right side and this from the left side. Now we have to join this V shape by the help of double half hitch knot. So the one coming from the right is above and one coming from left is down. Keep it like this and make a double half hitch knot here. Like this. And we attach this V here. This is completed now. Now we will make double half hitches knot like this and like this. So I have completed this double half hitch row also. So here you can see the one coming from left and one from right, and there is a gap in between them. You have to attach them also. So by keeping the left down and right above, you can complete this V shape. But before doing this, I want to give you a little tip here. If you want to see that you are doing right work so far, then you can always count your cords from each side. Like I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cords here and 9 cords here, then it means I must have 9 cords here also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means I am doing it rightly, and now we can continue and finish this off. So by keeping the right above and left down, I am making this double half hitch, final double half hitch. Now I have 2 here, 9 here this side and 9 over this side. So this is how it goes till now. So the next step, we will take the 4 cords here. Okay, 4 cords here, 4 here and 4 here. So now first we will add a bead here. Pick the 2 central cords here, these 2 central cords of this set, and add a bead. Similarly on the other side, the central 2 cords, add a bead here. Now make a square knot under this bead. Like this. And same here. So now you have seen I just ended up with the addition of beads, and here 2 options. You can also add a little bead for nose here, or if you want you can just make some square knot here and then finish it off. Like in this sample I just added a square knot here. So it's all up to you. What do you want? Okay, so now I want to add a bead here for the owl nose. I think this bead will give a good character here. So I'm adding this. You can add a smaller bead. It will totally change the face and the characters of the owl. So I want to add this right now. So we will make square knots on these both sets. So let's start the square knots. Make it like this. 2 square knots. So we have made 10 square knots here, and we will make 10 square knots here. Let's start it. So when you are working with the 1 mm or below 1 mm, you need to be very careful, especially when you are a beginner and you just started. Okay, now we have 10 square knots here and 10 here. What I have done here, I just shaped this a little bit in a round like this, and just pin it here to secure it. Now we have this row with the square knot, and this row with 10 square knots, and these 4 cords having the nose, and these 4 cords having eyes. What will we do now? The next step will be, we will pick these 2 central cords here, these having the nose bead, and then position it like this and position it like this, and we will make double half-inch knot here. Keep the shape of this cord in a very good position, because it will give a face shape to the owl. So keep this in a right and correct position. So we have this first half inch. I want to pin this up here so that it will keep its right position. Now I will make double half-inch knot by using all the cords. As I said earlier, please do this very carefully. Use the right cord, the cord which is next in number. Don't mix up the cords here, because it's a common mistake what we commonly do here. Okay, so I'm making the double half-inch knot. Like this, and it will go like this. So the last 2 cords, this will attach the whole thing together. One side will be attached. Okay, so then the last double half inch which you want to make here, this. So the 2 central cords coming from the nose, these, we took 1 central cord and we just did the double half inch here in this position. Now we will take this cord and we will do the same thing on the other direction, like this. Keep the cords firm here, not very tight, but don't keep them very loose also. So which one is this one? Like this. Keep doing this. And it will go on. Now this. Okay, you can always check the position of your cords here. Are they coming good in the right direction or not? You can always check. It's better to check before doing macrame, especially when you're doing micro macrame. You can always slow down your work and can see are you coming in the right direction or not, because it's a little difficult to unwrap the micro macrames. Yes, it's possible to unwrap it, but it's little difficult, and to avoid such mistakes you can stop and slow down your work and can check it again and again. Okay, now we will take off these pins and check. So this is the position what we have here. We have done the head completely. Now we have these cords which we used in double half hitch. So keeping this cord straight right now, and then divide the portions here. We have this set of cord and we have this set of cords. So what we will do, we will pick the extreme cord which we have on the left side, and we will make double half hitch and this way. We are making double half hitches. This will create body of owl. It's always good to check the cords, and I would like to separate them like this so that we don't have difficulty in picking up the cords. We will wrap them twice on the resting cord. To remind you again, I am taking this cord as resting cord, this cord on which we are wrapping up the all cords, and all cords which I am wrapping over this resting cord are working cords. Now this cord which we used up, now we will take this cord like this and wrap it over the new resting cord in the second row. So now this is the second row of double half hitch, and this is the resting cord, and these are all working cords. These are working cords which we just wrap over this resting cord. Now keep this resting cord like this for some time, and now take another cord from here and we will wrap it again by the help of double half hitch knot, keeping the position like this. We are completing the third row by double half hitch. So here the second row resting cord, you will take this resting cord like this under this resting cord, third resting cord, and wrap it by using double half hitch knot. Yes, like this. So you will keep doing this with all these working cords, this and then this. So let's keep on working. This is the fourth row what we are doing here, and we are doing the same thing, covering it by using double half hitch. And now the same thing, 1 2 3, third row resting cord will be working cord. Now we'll drag it down and like this. So we will continue this pattern. Now we will take this cord. I know it's now take this. Now you can see that we have reached a point where it's like turning in this way and it's almost straight here. Let me show you. It's like this, that it's almost straight in the direction of nose, like this. So this is a time where we want our very last row of double half hitch or clove hitch. So how we'll do that? So now we just reached to the point where we want to finish the owl's body, and we want our last row of double half hitch. What we will do here, it is a bit different what we were doing previously. We'll wrap first working cord over the resting cord. Now we will take this first working cord along with the resting cord and wrap another working cord over the resting cord. Now we will take this working cord along with two other resting cords. Now the fourth working cord will be over the three resting cords, and we will take this along with the other. Now we have four resting cords. Take another working cord and wrap it over the four resting cords, and then keep it along with them like this. So what we are doing here, we are gathering all the working cords bit by bit with the one resting cord, and now we have 5 resting cords here. Now the other working cords, we will do the same thing with them. We are doing this because we want to finish the work here, and this will give a clean finish. Continue it like this. We have 3 working cords now. We will wrap them. We are making half hitches here. So the 2 working cords, we will wrap them over the other cords, which we are now taking as resting cords. The last one, try to keep it close and clean, so it will give you a neat and clean finish. Here. So this is what we have now. So the hint is, the time to finish the body of the owl is when it's getting straight, like nose and the tail is in the same line. Now we will do the same thing to this side. So I have just completed this side, and now I'm making the last half hitch knot row. Similarly, which we have made here, we will make a gathering knot here by the help of double half hitch. So this is what we have here. I just completed this side just the way we did this, and now to finish this off, there are many ways. You can just do a gathering knot here. We can do a wrapping knot here. We can wrap them together just like the way we wrap this thing here by the help of vertical larks head knot. We can do that. We can also make square knot gathering here. That's what I'm going to do here. So take the 2 cords from each set and make a square knot. Like this. And you can do one or twice or thrice square knot. Whatever you like. So here I'm going to finish this with a single square knot. We can add beads in this tail also to give it a more dramatic look, a more classical and beautiful look, and we are going to do that in this. So I'm going to add few beads here now. So the last step of this tutorial is adding some beads on the tail. We will just make a little knot here to secure the beads coming out. This randomly and as much beads as you like. I have added 4 beads here. So this is how I add the beads here. I just added the beads in the front cords and then trim the tail. And so this is the final result of this project. We have started by 40 inches woolen cords, and then gradually we completed this by the help of square knots, double half hitch, and added some beads here. So I hope you liked this tutorial, and please subscribe, like and share my channel, The Crafty Bird. Your support is very important for me, and I hope you will encourage my work. Meanwhile, take a lot of care of yourself and stay safe at homes during this very hard time of COVID-19. May Allah bless you all and your loved ones. Till next tutorial, खुदा हाफिज़, अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा.